Welcome to the next episode of my New York Jets franchise rebuild here on Madden 24. Today we get a couple divisional games out of the way between the Dolphins and the Bills. But we do have several player upgrades to go over, starting with safety George McLeod getting +1 to awareness, man coverage, press, and 3 to tackle. Next up is wide receiver Brendan Rice, who is usually our slot receiver but may have to be our #1 receiver today. I will get into that here in just a minute. But he gets +3 to awareness, 1 to ball carrier vision, 3 to break tackle, 2 to catch in traffic, 1 to change of direction, 1 to short route, 1 to spectacular catch, and 1 to spin move. Next up is our #2 corner and Kyron Moody. He gets +1 to awareness, change of direction, play rec, 2 to speed, and 1 to zone coverage. Then we have outside linebacker Danny Campbell getting an upgrade up to an 85 overall, getting +2 to man, 2 to pursuit, 2 to zone, and a brand new ability slot. Following that, we have Brian Walker, who was an undrafted free agent last year. This year is now up to an 80 overall with +1 to acceleration, man coverage, and 2 to zone. I promise we're getting close to the end of player upgrades, but next up is rookie running back Shaq Coles, who is currently our starter because Breece Hall is injured, but he gets +1 to awareness, ball carrier vision, change of direction, and juke move. And then we have this year's project undrafted free agent and wide receiver Justin McKee getting several boosts here. 1 to awareness, ball carrier vision, break tackle, deep route, juke move, medium route, and spin move, and +2 to catching. But the final upgrade point we're going to go over is franchise quarterback Jared McDonald, who gets +1 to throw accuracy deep and throw accuracy mid. The Miami Dolphins are going to be led by a 94 overall quarterback in Tua. I don't want to try to say his last name. I feel like I butcher it every time. At running back is an 88 overall in Devon Achane or A-Chain. Never really have taken the time to learn which one it should be. Wide receivers Tyreek Hill at a 93 overall, then Rome Odunze, who is an 81, and a 74 in DJ Sutherland. Tight end's a 79 overall. Left tackle is going to be a 77. Left guard is also going to be a 77. Center is going to be a 65 overall. Right guard is an 84, and right tackle is a 76. Hopefully our defensive line can take advantage of this really bad offensive line. But to check out Miami's defense, they start with a 75 overall at left end, right end's an 86 overall in Christian Wilkins, defensive tackle's an 82, outside linebacker is going to be an 86, middle linebacker is an 81, right outside linebacker is a 79, at corner they have a 94 in Jalen Ramsey, free safety is a 77, and strong safety is a 75. Now I talked a minute ago about how Brendan Rice may have to be our wide receiver 1 today, and if you watched the last episode against the Patriots in week 1, we did lose Garrett Wilson for a few weeks. Well, in weekly training, we had another injury as Jalen Waddle has a quad strain and will miss this game. So we'll be without Jalen Waddle, Garrett Wilson, and Breece Hall today, along with our starting center. Honestly, being this early in the season, I'm not even going to see if Jalen Waddle can actually go. We're just going to go ahead and let him rest this week. So our receiving core will be Brendan Rice as our wide receiver 1, Kyle Boykin as our wide receiver 2, and then rookie undrafted free agent Justin McKee as our wide receiver 3. If he goes down, then Zay Jones will step in. But as of right now, we only have 4 healthy wide receivers. And in case anyone was curious if he had been able to play today, Jalen Waddle is ruled out with his injury. So our offense will get the ball first, and we'll see exactly how Jared McDonald plays without his best weapons. We're going to start with a handoff to rookie Shaq Coles, who's going to go up the middle for a 1-yard gain. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 9 from the 26-yard line. Coles is still in the backfield, and that's going to be a false start on the Jets offense. Alright, move it back to be a 2nd and 14 now from our own 21-yard line. It's a handoff to Coles again up the middle, and once again not going to find much space. They rule it no gain. Now it looks like Joe Mixon will check into the game here at running back for a 3rd and 14. Out of a shotgun set, McDonald going over the middle, and that is straight up dropped by Brendan Rice. We jump into the Dolphins' drive now. They have driven all the way down to the Jets' 10-yard line. Tua lines up under center. It'll be a handoff to Achane up middle. He's got the first down, getting brought down to the 5-yard line to set up a 1st and goal. It's going to be an I formation now from the 5-yard line. He'll draw back to pass, going to the outside. That's caught by his tight end, who was brought out at the 2. Now a 2nd and goal. He's going to go back into a goal line set this time. It'll be a handoff up the middle. Never mind, it's a play fake. Now throwing through the back of the end zone. Brings up a 3rd down. Tua's going to line up under center one more time. It's another goal line set. Will this one be going to the running back? No, it's going to the fullback who dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Our offense was pretty bad to start the game, losing 4 yards and then punting. So let's see what happens now. 1st and 10. Out of a pistol set, he's going to go deep downfield. He's got a man, and he holds on through the hit. That is Kyle Boykin, the 2nd-year receiver. Well, a good start to this drive now. Another pistol set from the 48-yard line. McDonald will draw back to pass under quick pressure, getting sacked on the play back to the 46 to bring up a 2nd and 16. He's going to come back in shotgun again. McDonald will look to pass one more time. He's going to go deep downfield again. He's got a man, and that is going to be caught for the first down by Justin McKee. So now we've driven down to the Dolphins' 25-yard line. Shaq Coles is still lined up at running back, but McDonald will look to pass. Going over the middle, and that is a diving drop from Brock Bowers. Now it's a 2nd and 10. From the 25-yard line, we come out in a 5-wide set. McDonald will take the snap and look to go downfield. He's going to throw this one underneath. That'll be caught by Boykin, and that sets up a 3rd and 3 for the Jets offense. It's going to be an I formation with Joe Mixon lined up at running back. Is that where we're going? No, we hand off to Heron, our fullback, who will not get the first down. 4th and 1. But instead of sending out Jake Elliott, we are going to go for this one. From the Dolphins' 16-yard line, McDonald's going to change the play. Shaq Coles is checked back in at running back. Kyle Boykin at the top of your screen. Looks like McKee is in the slot. But he's going to throw to Shaq Coles, who makes the catch for the easy first down and will fight his way down to the 6-yard line, keeping this drive alive. McDonald going to go back under center now for a 1st and goal. It'll be a handoff to Shaq Coles to the outside, and he can walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. The Dolphins will face a 3rd and 13 on their following drive. Tua is back in shotgun near the end of the first quarter. He'll take the snap under quick pressure and getting sacked on the play by Quinnen Williams. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter, and they will punt it away. Jumping into our next drive, it is a 3rd and 4 from our own 31-yard line to keep this drive alive. Out of a pistol set, he'll drop back to pass, throw into the outside, and that's going to be incomplete. We will punt it right back to Miami. But the Dolphins are now staring at a possible 3 and out. It's a 3rd and 10 from their own 8. Out of a 5-wide set, he'll drop back to pass. He's going to step up in the pocket. Tua may look to run, and he will take off, getting the first down, but he fumbles the ball, and it looks like the Dolphins have recovered it. But just a couple plays later, it's now a 3rd and 12. Tua will drop back to pass again, rolling to the outside under a lot of pressure. He's going to just throw this one away, and they will punt it right back to the Jets offense. And McDonald has managed to drive this into Dolphins territory, but now it's a 3rd and 6 from their 34. Sorry, I can't talk there. Runs a play action, now looking to pass. He's going to throw off his back foot, caught by our fullback who cuts up the sideline, and will set up a 4th and 3, but I imagine we'll send out Jake Elliott. And my imagination would be wrong. We are going to go for it here on 4th and 3. Out of an I formation, handoff to Joe Mixon up the middle, and he's going to have the first down to keep this drive moving to the Dolphins' 25. Now it's going to be a shotgun set. Shaq Coles is back in at running back. McDonald will take the snap and looks to pass. Standing in the pocket, rolling to the outside, trying to buy some time. And he's finally just going to take off here across the 20 and will slide down right there for a gain of 4. That will take us down to the 2-minute warning where now we face a 2nd and 6. Back in a shotgun set again, McDonald will look to pass one more time. He's going downfield. He's got a man that's caught by McKee. He makes a man miss. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets, but there is a flag. Is this rookie's first career touchdown coming back or not? We'll have to see what the ref says. Personal foul, roughing the passer, so no, the touchdown will stand and we go up 14-7. In the final 30 seconds of the half, it's a 1st and 10 from the Jets 41. Tua dropping back to pass, sack, fumbles the ball. Can we recover this one? And no, we won't. How do we not grab that one? 2nd and 19 now, 26 seconds to go in the half. Back with a shotgun set, and he'll look to pass downfield. Standing in the pocket again, throws to the outside, and that's going to be caught, but immediately brought down. They have no timeouts remaining, so I imagine this is just going to be a Hail Mary as far as he can get it. 3rd and 16. Tua will drop back. Looking to go deep downfield. He throws on the run to the outside. That'll be caught along the sideline and forced out with 1 second to go. So they weren't going for a touchdown. They were going for an easier field goal, but right here at the end of the half, the snap, the hold, the kick is away, and this one will be good, making it 14-10. And then Miami would get the ball to start the second half. So now it's a 3rd and 10 from the Jets 33. He's dropping back to pass. Rolling to the outside under pressure, and we'll have to throw this one away. So will we see their kicker yet again? Probably not a very difficult decision for their head coach. So it will be a 50-yard field goal try to make this a 1-point game. The kick is away, and this one will be good. The Jets offense is trying to not come out flat to start this half, but they face a 3rd and 8 from their own 27, a possible 3 and out. Now he's under pressure, and McDonald will get sacked by Christian Wilkins and will punt the ball away. I'm not going to jump in and watch right now here on 1st down, but I thought we were about to give Miami really, really good field position, and then our punter absolutely murdered this in simulation. We will finally jump into this drive where they are not really in any danger of a safety now, but it's a 3rd and 17. He's under quick pressure that's tipped in the air and almost intercepted by Dexter Adkins. That would have been by far my favorite play of the series to date had he gotten a pick 6. But now on 1st and 10 from the 4, we're going to give it to Shaq Coles right at the middle, who immediately gets us out of danger. Later on in the drive, it is now a 3rd and 7 here in the 4th quarter. From our own 43, it's going to be a read option to the outside, and McDonald has a wide open lane for the first down, and he gets hammered down to the 41. On the very next play, we would give it to Shaq Coles, who would get a 1-yard gain, so now it's a 2nd and 9. McDonald back in shotgun again, will be a handoff to Coles to the outside. He gets some good blocking. Coles up the sideline, has the first down and forced out of the 28. It would be an incomplete ball on the next play, so it's a 2nd and 10. Back in a shotgun set, Shaq Coles is still in at running back, but McDonald will look to pass, rolling to the outside, looking to go downfield, under pressure, throws back across his body, and finds a wide open Brock Bowers, who gets the first down to the 14. I'll be honest, I thought he was throwing that ball away, but now on first down, he'll run the play action, and now he's going to throw this to the outside, caught by Heron, our fullback, for just a 1-yard play. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. He lines up under center. Shaq Coles is the running back, but he will drop back to pass again. He's going to throw this wobbly ball to the outside and find Kyle Boykin to set up a 3rd and 3 from the 7. McDonald back in a shotgun set one more time. Shaq Coles is the running back. He's going to take the snap and look to go to the end zone most likely. To the outside, a wide open man caught by Brendan Rice. Somehow they do not rule that he was in the end zone, but it is a 1st and goal from the 1. That's going to bring up a goal line set with Joe Mixon in at running back here. And that should be a false start. Though obviously that's going to move us back just a bit. 1st and goal now from just outside the 5-yard line. It's a play action. And now he's going to the back of the end zone. He's got a man, and that's a touchdown to, I believe, our backup tight end. And I don't remember his name, but it's going to be Eric Crockett. The Dolphins will face a 3rd and 4 on their next drive from their own 31-yard line. He's back in a shotgun set. Tua will look to pass, going deep downfield, and that's going to be knocked away, I believe, by Anton Lane. That is going to lead to a 4th and 4, where I really thought they might go for it, but they are going to punt this one away and trust their defense to get them the ball back here. So we'll field it about the 25-yard line, and he's going to return it up the middle and get brought down to the 36. But we do not take advantage of it. We now face a 3rd and 18 following a couple penalties in simulation. McDonald looking to go deep downfield. He's got Brock Bowers, who cuts upfield, and he will have the first down all the way to the 50. How do you let us convert that? However, just a couple plays later, though, it's now a 3rd and 3 from the 44. Another chance to get the stop, and we find Kyle Boykin wide open over the middle, all the way down to the 35-yard line. I tried to go back to simulating just a couple plays, and apparently we fumbled the ball, and it's been recovered by Jalen Ramsey, so the Dolphins will take over with a chance to tie this game. Honestly, I should have just stayed in and seen what happened, but now a 1st and 10 for Miami. And Tua going downfield on the first play. That one's going to be ruled incomplete, 2nd and 10. It's going to be another shotgun set this time. From the 34-yard line, he'll drop back to pass, another quick throw, this one to the outside, and that one's also going to be ruled. Never mind, they actually ruled he caught that, but lost 3 yards. It would have been better if he didn't catch that one. They face a 3rd and 13 following the 2-minute warning. Tua will drop back to pass again, looking to go downfield. The pocket's collapsing, rolling to the outside, trying to buy some time. And Tua running along the line of scrimmage will finally just throw this one away to lead to a 4th and 13. And obviously they are going to stay on the field and go for this. Both teams do have all 3 timeouts should they not land this. He comes out with no one else in the backfield. Tua will drop back. He's going deep downfield. That one will be caught, and they convert on the 4th down. Now a minute 30 to play. Tua back in shotgun again. From the 47-yard line, we'll drop back to pass one more time. He's throwing this one to the outside, caught, and he gets out of bounds for a 3-yard gain, and it stops the clock. Now they face a 2nd and 7. Out of a pistol set, he'll take the snap, and it's a quick throw to the outside. That's caught and immediately brought down, but it brings up a 3rd and 2 as they burn that first time out. A minute 18 to play. Tua back in shotgun. From the Jets' 44-yard line, it's going to be a screen pass to the outside, but that bounces off of Jermaine Johnson and leads to a 4th and 2. This could be it for the Dolphins now. He comes out all alone in the backfield. It's a quick throw to the outside that'll be caught and held on to through the contact. First down, Miami. They don't burn a timeout just yet, though. A minute to play now. Tua back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass again. He's going to go deep downfield and overthrow his man. 2nd and 10. They went for the shot play that time. Now out of his shotgun set, he's going to look to pass again, and that's going to fall incomplete to bring up a 3rd and 10. Tua back with a shotgun set one more time. From the 38-yard line, he'll drop back to pass. He's going to stand in the pocket. The pocket is finally collapsing. He's under a lot of pressure. He's going to get sacked on the play by Elton Hardesty to bring up a 4th and 22 as they burn that second timeout. Now from the 50-yard line, he is all alone in the backfield. He'll drop back to pass, step up in the pocket. Tua's running along the line of scrimmage, and finally is going to let this one go deep downfield, and that one's going to fall incomplete, a turnover on downs. With no Garrett Wilson, no Jalen Waddle, and no Breece Hall, we managed to escape here with a victory, and we should at least get Jalen Waddle back in the next game, but I feel like we played really well for only having one really good receiver. Final stats on the day, Jared McDonald goes 18 for 23, 201 yards, and 2 touchdowns. On the ground, Shaq Coles goes for 75 yards and a score. Receiving, Kyle Boykin 6 for 71. He really stepped up today. Justin McKee, an undrafted rookie, even got a touchdown. But they really held out Brendan Rice, which does make sense. They do have Jalen Ramsey, but he is held to just 2 catches for 11 yards after his monster week 1. But what about defense? That goes to Malik Hooker and Danny Campbell leading the team in tackles. In sacks, Quinnen Williams came away with 3, Elton Hardesty got 1, and Jermaine Johnson came away with 1. But we got no interceptions today. So let's go see how Tua ended up finishing the day. 21 of 39 for 187 yards. On the ground, they really could not do a whole lot. And then receiving, their best one was Rome Odunze, 6 for 57. We do have a couple upgrades before we get into the next game. Starting with running back Shaq Coles, we're going to bump him up to a 75 overall, and he's going to get +1 to awareness, ball carrier vision, juke move, 2 to spin move, and we don't know his dev trait yet, but he does get an ability slot here, which means it's at least a superstar. Next up is defensive tackle Dexter Atkins, going up to a 90 overall, getting +1 to awareness, block shed, and 2 to tackle. And there is only one guy left to upgrade, and that is going to be Quinnen Williams, who was already a 99 overall. But apparently he's going to be injured this week with a dislocated shoulder, so we're apparently never going to have a healthy team this year. But Williams is going to just get 1 attribute boost. It's going to be 3 to finesse move. And Quinnen Williams is not the only guy along the defensive line we will be missing today, as Jermaine Johnson has a hip pointer and will also be missing this week. This is awesome. With Garrett Wilson still being out, our receiver room still looks a little bit different. Jalen Waddle is obviously back to our wide receiver 1. Brendan Rice will be our wide receiver 2. Kyle Boykin will be our 3, and Justin McKee will be our 4. But our slot receiver is still going to be Brendan Rice. And then with the injury right now to Jermaine Johnson, Jonathan Greenard will step into that spot, and defensive tackle is going to just be Dexter Atkins as our 1, and then Kevin Patterson as our 2. Now we need to look ahead to our next opponent. Josh Allen is a 93 overall quarterback. At running back is a 74 and Michael Gatewood, a rookie. Wide receiver is an 89 Stephon Diggs, an 89 Gabe Davis, and a 79 in Tez Walker. Tight ends an 83 in Dalton Kincaid. Left tackle is going to be an 89. Left guard is a 77. Center is a 73. Right guard is a 75. And right tackle will be a 78. Now over on defense, they do have a 90 overall at left end. At right end, a 78. Defensive tackle will be an 87 in Ed Oliver. Outside linebacker is a 77. Middle linebacker is a 73 overall rookie. Right outside linebacker is a 74. Corner is an 89 overall in Tre'Davious White. A 77 in Shamir Jones. I hope I said your name right. Free safety will be an 84 in Cooper DeJean. And strong safety is an 81 in Shelton Rivers. It looks like it's going to be raining for the entire game this weekend. Probably won't take long for the conditions to get pretty sloppy. What is our plan on offense? We're going to say pass the ball, because if we had Breece Hall, I would say just go ahead and run the ball down their throat. But without him, I really feel more comfortable throwing. But now it is time to jump into week 3 of this season. And honestly, Buffalo's rating is not that good, which probably means they're going to give us a fist fight the entire game. And we will get the ball first here on Monday Night Football. I decided to go ahead and throw us in our black uniforms. First and 10 from the 25. It's a handoff to Shaq Coles, and there is a distinct lack of rain in this game, but there is a 4-yard carry to start it. So I'm just going to guess that forecast was completely wrong, but now on a 2nd and 6 from the 29-yard line. From under center, we're going to fake it to Shaq Coles. Now he's going deep downfield. He's got a man. That's Brendan Rice all the way down to the 49-yard line. Already has more yards than he did in the entire last game. A quick run from Joe Mixon and then a screen pass that would go nowhere to Brendan Rice. It is now a 3rd and 9. From the 48-yard line, he's dropping back, going over the middle, and he finds Brock Bowers for the first down to the 38. Rookie running back Shaq Coles would go for a 2-yard play on the next one, so it's now a 2nd and 8 from the 36. Out of a 5-wide set, it's going to be a screen to the outside that gets thrown right into the dirt. So that's going to set up a 3rd and 8 now from the 36-yard line. Shaq Coles is still in the backfield. McDonald looks to pass, standing in the pocket. He's going to launch this deep to the end zone, and that's going to be deflected away from Jalen Waddle. 4th and 8. And we're just going to send out Jake Elliott for about a 53 to a 54-yard field goal to try to take a 3-point lead here in the first quarter. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and it is good. On the Bills' first drive, they could face a 3-and-out here. It's a 3rd and 6 from their own 29. Josh Allen will drop back going downfield. He's got his man. That's going to be Gabe Davis all the way down to the 45. Later on in the Bills' drive, they have managed to drive all the way down to our 23-yard line, where it is a 3rd and 6. Allen will drop back to pass, run to the outside under a lot of pressure, and he will not escape it. Finally gets sacked by Elton Hardesty to bring up a 4th and 10. They held us to a field goal, so we hold them to a field goal. About a 43-yard attempt. The kick is away, and this game is all tied up at 3. This drive would start with a 2-yard loss from Shaq Coles and then an incomplete pass, so now it's a 3rd and 12. McDonald will drop back, going deep downfield, and that is just dropped by Brendan Rice for, I believe, the 2nd time in this episode. We would then punt it away, but they would take over at the 4-yard line, where they now face a 3rd and 10. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle, and they won't get anything, and they'll have to punt it right back to us. We would get some great field position to start this drive, but now it's a 4th and 1 at the Bills' 26, and we are going for it. Shaq Coles is the running back in the backfield. That's where we go with it, to the outside, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. But on the Bills' drive, they now face a 3rd and 14 from their own 35. It's going to be a 5-wide set. Allen will take the snap under quick pressure, hit as he's throwing, and they will once again have to punt. In what has been a defensive battle so far, we now face a 3rd and 6 from our own 33. Another possible 3-and-out going downfield, and he's going to find Kyle Boykin, who holds on through the contact. First down, Jets. Later on in the drive, we are at the Bills' 32-yard line with a 3rd and 4, and there's a wide-open Brendan Rice getting the first down to the 22. That's going to lead to a 5-wide set for the Jets offense. McDonald comes out as the only one in the backfield. Will drop back to pass, step up in the pocket. Now he finds Jalen Waddle over the middle, and that's going to turn to about a 9 or an 8-yard play. It's going to be a 2nd and 1. That was Waddle's first reception of the day. But now on 2nd down, back in a shotgun set, we give it to Shaq Coles, who follows his blocks to the outside, and he can walk into the end zone. We score first, or at least find the end zone first today. Well, technically, we also scored first today, but either way, we now have a 7-point lead, and the Bills face a 3rd and 20 following a penalty on their drive. Allen rolling to the outside, throws on the run, finds his man, but it leads to a 4th and 8. They would punt it away, but now we face another possible 3-and-out of our own. This time it's a 3rd and 7 from our own 17. McDonald will drop back, he finds a man over the middle, and Waddle will break that tackle, getting the first down to keep this drive alive. Just a couple plays following that, we're now down to the 2-minute warning, facing a 3rd and 9 from our own 30. McDonald from under center will drop back to pass. He's going to throw this to the outside, caught by our backup tight end, but that's going to lead to a 4th and 5, and we will punt it away. Luckily for us, our defense would force a punt in simulation, but now with 50 seconds to go, it's a 3rd and 5 on our next drive, but he finds Brock Bowers to keep this drive moving. We do have 1 timeout remaining, and we're going to burn it right here with 42 seconds to go. So now with no timeouts remaining, we come out in a shotgun set. Shaq Coles is the running back. He'll drop back to pass. He's going to fire this over the middle, and that's going to be caught by Bowers, who gets away from the defender and is going to get all the way down to the 26-yard line. Running the no-huddle offense. 18 seconds to go in the half. McDonald back in shotgun again. Shaq Coles is the running back still, and it's going to be a play fake, but they fell for it, and now we find Brock Bowers again, who gets out of bounds with 12 seconds remaining. A shotgun set one more time. Joe Mixon is lined up in the backfield. McDonald will look to pass. Stand in the pocket. He steps up. And please don't run for this one. He throws it on the run out of bounds. 2nd and 10 with 6 seconds to go. And we apparently are not going to risk anything, as we will send out Jake Elliott to try to make it 13-3 right before halftime, and the kick is good. Buffalo would then get the ball to start the second half, where they have driven all the way down to the Jets' 38, where they face a 3rd and 3. Now he's under pressure, going downfield to an open man, and that's going to get knocked out by Anton Lane to bring up a 4th and 3. And I really expected them to go for this one, but they are going to send out their kicker for about a 55-yard field goal. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and this one will be no good. It remains a 10-point game. But now for this second game in a row, as I was trying to simulate one of our drives, we managed to fumble the ball away. Let's see if our defense can get another stop. It's a 3rd and 9 from the 50-yard line. Allen will drop back to pass. He's going to step up in the pocket. He just may take off, and he will for the first down and a lot more, all the way down to the Jets' 21-yard line. Did us fumbling the ball give this team momentum? 1st and 10. It's a play fake. Now Allen rolling to the outside. He's going to throw this one deep downfield. He's got a man and touchdown to Stephon Diggs to make it a 3-point game. We face a 3rd and 7 on our next drive at our own 28-yard line. McDonald back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass again. He's going to fire this one deep downfield. He's got a man, and that's going to be caught by Jalen Waddle all the way to the 47. But once again, I went back to simulating, and for some reason, we fumbled the ball a second time, and the Bills are able to recover it. But our defense has managed to force a punt here, and I really thought they were going to fake that on 4th and inches, but they will send it back to our offense, so we catch a break thanks to the defense. Can we please stop fumbling the ball? I don't really know how this is possible, but I wanted to check the stats to see who is fumbling it, and it shows we only have one fumble today, and it was from Shaq Cole, so I don't really know where the other fumble came from. But can we please keep it together here? A 3rd and 5 from our own 20-yard line. Out of a 5-wide set, McDonald will drop back. A quick throw will be caught by Bowers, and this drive will continue. But then a holding penalty in simulation moves it back to be a 1st and 20, where we then throw 2 straight incomplete passes. So now on 3rd and 20, he gets sacked and fumbles the ball, and luckily we're able to dive on top of this one. That should take us to the 4th quarter, but we will have to punt it away. This game has been ridiculous so far. The Bills now face a 3rd and 6 from their own 47. Allen will drop back to the pass. He's going to fire this deep over the middle and overthrow everybody. They would end up punting it away, but if you guess we face another 3 and out, you would be right. It's a 3rd and 2 from our own 28-yard line. Handoff to Joe Mixon up the middle, and he gets the first down all the way to the 35. Let's just stay on this drive and see if we can't make it a 2-score game. McDonald going to lob this one downfield. He's got Brendan Rice all the way down to the Bills' 34-yard line. Now he lines up under center. Shaq Coles is lined up at running back. And McDonald will look to pass. It's a quick throw caught by Bowers, and that's going to turn into about an 8-yard play to bring up a 2nd and 2. It's going to be another shotgun set from the 27-yard line. It's going to be a quick throw downfield, and he throws it right to the Buffalo defense, and they will take over. It is Cooper DeJean with the interception. That would be turnover number 5 today for us, but we now jump into the Bills' drive where they're at the 21-yard line with under 5 minutes to play. Allen going downfield. He's got his man, and it's knocked out by Sauce Gardner. 3rd and 3. Allen lines up under center again. See if they go to the running back on this play. It will be a handoff to the outside, but he's caught by Aiden Hutchinson in the backfield for a loss of 2. So on 4th and 5, they are going to kick a field goal to try to make this a tie game with under 4 minutes to go. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and it is good. So here we go with 3:46 to play. Starting from our own 20-yard line, it's a handoff to Shaq Coles to the outside, who follows his blocks, has the first down, and a lot more all the way down to the 42-yard line. I absolutely love that start for us. Let's see if we can keep that going. 1st and 10. Looks like Coles is still the running back. We go right back to him up the middle. He breaks one tackle and gets brought down for a gain of 6 to bring up a 2nd and 4. Now we're under 3 minutes to play in the game, and it looks like Joe Mixon has checked in at running back. From the 47-yard line, will we go to Mixon? No, it's a play fake. He's going to throw this to the outside. That's going to be caught by Josh Oliver, who cuts up the sideline, has the first down all the way to the Bills' 35-yard line. And from here, we should really just start chewing some clock to get Jake Elliott ready. This play should take us down to the 2-minute warning as long as the clock doesn't stop, and the clock will stop because Waddle can't come down with it. That leads to a 2nd and 10 with 2:09 remaining. He will drop back to the pass one more time. It's a quick throw to the outside, and there is nobody there. I don't think Rice was ready for it. That brings up a 3rd and 10 now from the 35-yard line. McDonald will take the snap, and he's going to look to run, but he's going to get sacked on the play back to the 40, and that may knock us out of field goal range. Apparently not. We're going to send out Jake Elliott for a 57-yard field goal to try to take a 3-point lead. The kick is away, and this one will be no good. They're going to have some great field position here. We have had several opportunities to try to put this game away, and the offense has not been getting it done. Now we need to count on the defense. 1st and 10. He'll drop back to pass. On the first throw going to the outside, that one will fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. Allen out of another shotgun set will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside. A wide open Stephon Diggs. He paid for it, but has the first down to the 40. Now a minute and a half to go here in the game with 2 running backs in the backfield. Allen in a shotgun set will run a handoff to the outside. He'll get met and brought down after about a 7 or an 8-yard run, but they have to burn a timeout because of an injury. That leads to a 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line. Allen is now lined up under center. He'll take the snap. They go back to the running back right at the middle for the first down, and he's going to get inside the 20 before he is brought down. And now we have burned our first timeout. This is not a good situation for us. Allen back in shotgun again from the 16-yard line. It's another handoff, but he is body slammed in the backfield, I believe by Elton Hardesty, who I feel like I've said his name a lot this episode. 2nd and 12 from the 18 now. They're going to go back to the running back again to the outside. He'll get met and brought down We burn our final timeout. Now a 3rd and 9 with 1:11 to play. Allen lines up under center. He'll send his man in motion. He's going to line up in the backfield here, and it's going to be a handoff to the fullback up the middle. I'm sorry, the running back up the middle again to bring up a 4th and 7, but I imagine they're going to send out their kicker now. And with no timeouts remaining, this should be no problem on a 29-yard field goal with 30 seconds to go in the game. We're going to have to pull off some sort of miracle. The kick is away, and it is good. The kick return would run it down to 24 seconds, and we get to take over at our own 21-yard line. Let's see if Jared McDonald can pull off something insane here. Obviously a shotgun set, and we will be looking to pass. Shaq Cole's out of the backfield. Don't know why we need to run a play action. McDonald may be looking to go deep downfield. He's going to be under pressure, and he gets sacked on the play. The one thing you really can't afford to do, and we run out of time. What a horrible, horrible play there. And we're going to fall to 2-1 on the year. Now, I will say we were in close fights the first 2 games, so I kind of figured we weren't going to have a terrific record this season. But like I said before this game started, they were a low-rated team, which means they were going to give us a fight the entire time. Final stats on the day, Jared McDonald goes 22 of 35 for 265, no touchdowns and 1 interception. Shaq Coles runs for 72 yards and a score. Receiving, Brock Bowers 6 for 89, Brendan Rice 6 for 75, Josh Oliver 3 for 28, don't really need to go that far down the list. Defensively, Sauce Gardner led the team in tackles with 10, and then in sacks, Elton Hardesty got 1, Dexter Atkins got 1, and Aiden Hutchinson got 1. Interceptions, though, we came away with absolutely 0. And really the big story today is the 5 turnovers from our offense. But Josh Allen goes 16 of 30 for 208 and 1 touchdown. On the ground, Gatewood ran for 61 yards. And receiving, Stephon Diggs 6 for 84 and a score. Obviously, it sucks to lose at any point in the season, but if you've been watching this series for a while, you know that we have started the last couple years just really hot and then kind of fell apart late in the season. If we have our struggles early in the season this year, maybe we can really pick it up near the end of the year. I know last year we ended up winning a Super Bowl, but we could have gotten the 1 seed had we not lost like 4 or 5 games in a row. But either way, in the next episode, we will pick up here in Week 4 when we take on the Denver Broncos.